Welcome to Korcula!
Oh, they are moving. Hoping the bells don't go off.
We are going to go and check out the house of Marco Polo. But this one is a beautiful sandy bay. We're Craig and Kirsty, a British couple who planned for years to travel the world before finally quitting our jobs and leaving everything behind on March the 1st, 2020. Much like everyone else that year, we soon realised we weren't going to get very far, so we stayed put for 6 months in Estonia, where we ended up making front page news in their national newspaper, Urchulet, and even ended up on their national TV show, Ring Vardé. After finally making it to a few more European countries, we made the decision to head back to the UK, where we waited patiently to start our travels again. Now we're finally exploring a brand new country. Hello and welcome to another Croatian video. Craig is behind the wheel today, which means one thing: road trip. We're going on another road trip. So having seen quite a bit of the mainland of Croatia, we thought today, let's head out to an island. So we're going to go and see the island of Korcula. The reason we chose Korcula Island is because it's one of the bigger islands. It's got quite a lot there. There's a little old town there. It's referred to as mini Dubrovnik. And also logistics, we're staying in Dubrovnik, so it's quite easy to drive to the ferry port and get the ferry over to Korcula. So that's what we're going to do today. So come along, we'll show you the island of Korcula.
We have arrived, guys, at the town of Orebic, which is at the end of the Pelješac Peninsula. You drive about an hour northwest of Dubrovnik, and then this peninsula just splits off from the mainland, and you follow that for about another hour and a half. And to be fair, the drive is beautiful. It is stunning scenery, quite mountainous. There's clearly a lot of vineyards and wineries on this peninsula. The drive is a bit grueling because it's quite twisty roads and you do get some slightly crazy drivers. So it's taken about 2 hours and 20 minutes to get to this point. We stopped for fuel on the way as well. That's something else to look out for. Make sure you're fueled up because the petrol stations are quite few and far between. To this point is about 95% of the journey, and then we're going to go and check out what's happening with the ferry. Let's get the ferry across to Korcula, which is that island over there.
So we got the ferry tickets. It was 178 kuna for 2 people and 1 car to go from the mainland over to Korcula and back, return on one day. 178 kuna is like, I don't know, about £20, so that seems pretty good. And the guy was really helpful and gave me all the information, and then there's another guy that gave us a map and told us everything we wanted to know. So yeah, good tourist information stuff around here. I like it.
On the ferry, we are boarded. Let's go to Korcula.
The ferry crossing only takes about 15 minutes and is a calm and pleasant journey. As you can see, we didn't book in advance, we just turned up, bought our tickets at the port and set off to enjoy this picturesque scenery. Welcome to Korcula! We finally made it. Let's go check this island out.
Always so busy enjoying port arrival, then it's like, we're here, the cars are moving. The cars aren't actually moving, but we need to get back. Oh, they are moving. Welcome to Korcula Old Town. We arrived in Orebic and then we got the ferry across here and we've driven off the ferry around here to Korcula, and we've parked here. We're going to go and explore the old town. And after exploring the old town, we are going to drive up here to Przina beach. It's supposed to be really beautiful.
This old town feels super quiet, it's lovely, not so touristy, but it is October, so yeah, good time of year to be here.
We're already right in the centre of Korcula Old Town. It's so cute and quaint, and you've got all these light limestone buildings. It's so pretty. Literally, after entering through the walls up the steps, you're in the centre within about, I don't know, 30 seconds.
This is a great time of year to be here as well. It's so quiet, and we've just found ourselves outside St Marco Bell Tower and Cathedral. We are going to go and climb the bell tower because it's 25 kuna per person, which is about £3, €3.50, $4. Wherever you are in the world, that's how much it is. So it's a pretty good price. But yeah, let's get ourselves up the bell tower so that we can get back down, get some lunch, and get to the beach.
We're going to go and work ourselves up an appetite and then get some food.
Well, this feels familiarly tiny.
This is so cosy. Get how tiny these stairs are. You have to kind of step back and go up here. Wow. Look at that. The rooftops of Korcula Old Town and the main square.
These ones are definitely steeper, this final bit, and narrower. I don't recommend this if you don't like heights at all, because this is slatted floor and you can see straight down the bell tower. How you feeling, Craig? Take a look down here.
Woo! I'm kind of hoping the bells don't go off while we're up here. They look beastie, we'll get absolutely deafened. They didn't mention anything about that, so fingers crossed.
Although the climb is steep, try not to let that put you off. It's a relatively short climb up this 15th century bell tower, which is so perfectly positioned in the heart of Korcula Old Town, with panoramic views of the town, the coast, islands and Mount Elias.
If you don't like heights, look away now. Don't drop the camera. Wow. Can see why children under 10 aren't allowed up here.
Yeah, there's like big gaps the whole way around, but it is amazing. You've got panoramic views of the whole island from here. So it's a really easy way, as soon as you get into the port, to head straight here and get a nice vantage point of the whole island. So yeah.
Highly recommend coming up the bell
Glad we
tower.
started
The
with
views out across the landscape are stunning.
Yeah,
really,
you can see all the
lovely.
like the greenery, the vegetation, and you can see all the rooftops of the old town, and you can see the beaches, which we actually want to get to. It's just a really, really beautiful landscape, and the topography around here is stunning. Just like mountains and hills everywhere.
You can see the peninsula where we've come from. Amazing.
Oh, sun's out, getting blinded. Okay, so they did go off while we were up here. Luckily we're here, not right underneath.
Thankfully, it wasn't as loud as we thought it was going to be, but still, that was...
Could have done with the warning that was going to happen.
That was a bit of a shock. It was like ding, ding, dong.
It's because it's exactly 1 o'clock, so we should have known. It's on the hour.
Just our luck.
Such bell tower novices.
Yeah.
We're actually not though, we've got no excuse.
Yeah.
We've climbed so
We've
many
done
bell
this
towers.
before. What is wrong with us? What goes up must go down. And I'm going to go down before the bell goes again. wasn't scary.
Yeah, I'd rather be me. That made me jump, but that wasn't.
It's looking down at this view and it's like, dong! Oh my word. Right, I'm coming down now. How did you approach this, forwards or backwards?
I did the first bit backwards, slowly.
Whoa. The Korcula back step.
Did not wear flip-flops for this.
Well, we survived. Hola.
Hola, Przina.
Thank you. And that was totally worth it for 25 kuna. Amazing views of the whole old town.
Now we're going to figure out whether to get lunch in the old town or whether to drive to the beach and get lunch there.
The sooner lunch option sounds better to me. It was an early start today. Plus look at these streets. We could have lunch in any of these streets. Wouldn't you want to? Beautiful.
So we just stepped to the edge of the old town and come here along the waterfront. There's a bit of restaurants and we've stopped off at Pizzeria Pape and ordered us some pizzas, of course. I've gone for margarita, Craig's gone for a Hawaiian, and I ordered a juice, or what I thought was a juice, but it's kind of come like this. It's like a glass of water with a sachet of lemon vitamins.
Beautiful spot here to have lunch, looking out over the Adriatic. And that's the town of Orebic, where we got the ferry across from, and our food has just arrived. We keep trying to eat olives every so often because we still haven't actually properly developed a taste for olives yet, and we're just waiting for that time where we taste an olive and we're like, okay, I actually like it now. As we've got some black olives on our plate, I'm gonna give it a go. Here goes. Okay, that was actually really nice. Usually they're quite a strong flavour, or certainly the ones we eat in the UK are, but that is a bit more milder flavour, so yeah, I'm happy with that.
That must mean you're a proper adult now.
There you go.
You enjoy olives.
My palate has evolved. Check me out. That was a really delicious lunch, and we're just heading to one more spot in Korcula Old Town to show you before we head off to the next place.
So after eating lunch in the hometown, or the birth town of Marco Polo, we are going to go and check out the house of Marco Polo. He was born back in the 1200s, and a bit like us, he's a famous world traveller. So we thought we'd go check out where he was born. Pretty sure he didn't get stopped as often as we did by a pandemic. If we're here in his birth town, we should go and pay him a visit, or pay his house a visit. So right next to the main square, you've got Marco Polo's house. This is the exact house that Marco Polo was born in 1254. And then just next to that, you've got this map here, which shows an outline of the journey that he took with his father and uncle in 1271 from Venetia over to China. They were the first people to ever take the Silk Road, and how ironic that nowadays, in 2021, we can't get to China because it's closed. So good old Marco Polo managed something that we can't do right now. But yeah, how awesome is that? Trailblazing the way. That's why he's still famous today as a world traveller and writer.
We absolutely love seeing Korcula Old Town, highly recommend it. We're now heading over to site number 2. Let's head off.
Just a short 15-minute drive from Korcula Old Town. We're now over at Przina beach, which is a really popular sandy stretch of beach. Finding a sandy beach in Croatia is not easy, as anyone who's ever visited Croatia will know, but this one is a beautiful sandy bay, and we intend to spend the rest of the afternoon relaxing here. Might get ourselves an ice cream from one of the restaurants and just gonna go and hang out in the sea. And we've got a bit of surf. Look, there's some waves. Yeah.
The sun's out on this side of the island. It's
So
25 degrees. We're gonna chill on the sand and go for a dip in the sea.
Best way to cool off after walking around the old town this morning in the sun.
Lots of little fish down around the feet.
It's a bit choppy. It's so nice to have sand beneath your feet and not pebbles. As much as I love Croatia, that's the one thing. I do like a sandy beach, I have to say it. This one is my favourite beach so far. I love it.
Let's play. It's game on.
The water is so lovely. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It's free and means you'll see each time we share a new video. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one. Join us next time as we leave the warmth of Croatia behind in exchange for the cold streets of London at Christmas time. For daily updates on our travels, head over to our Instagram at Tide Not Travellers. Or for exclusive behind-the-scenes content, we'd love you to join us on Patreon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
We're already right in the centre of Korcula.
Korcula.
Get out, yeah, good pronunciation. We're already. My palate has evolved. Check me out.
For all these years, we keep trying them and hating them. Maybe Craig's a big boy now. He's so grown up, so proud. Were we supposed to do it? Oh no, soldier down.
Ow! Reef is sharp.
What do you wish you had with you?
My reef shoes. Really want them. Kirsty wouldn't let me bring them because of the weight.
Yeah, the beach is sandy, but there are some rocks out in the water. So if you're coming, bring some reef shoes. Did the ice cream help cheer you up? I went and got him an ice cream to make him feel a bit better about his foot and the fact that he can't get back in the sea now.